Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown's Odyssey to the Oscars, where we bring the Academy Awards home on a budget in every which way but loose. For us wannabe bleacher creatures, you know, the folks that sit in the stands of the Oscars red carpet celebrations and cheer on our favorite celebs, no matter how much attention we might get back in return, there's no more satisfying or fulfilling or more exciting feeling than the sudden celeb encounter. There's a fine art to mastering the sudden encounter with your favorite celeb, no matter who it is, from film, TV, music, or even sports, or even journalism, or even politics. If mastered correctly, you could become a celebrity yourself in your own town. If done incorrectly, you and the celeb could walk away with bruised egos. Not to mention, you could have bruises on your own person. We'll get to that. All that is covered in Kathy Griffin's Celebrity Run-Ins. Now, I have to tell you, I'm not the hugest fan of Kathy Griffin. For all of her sage advice regarding the celebrity run-ins that you're going to read in this book, along with advice on how to handle a celeb run-in yourself should it ever happen to you and given the certain circumstances, well, let's just say it's kind of hypothetical. But she is definitely one of the more controversial celebs I have ever talked about to date. Remember that Donald Trump incident? She is a woman who definitely knows how to exercise the First Amendment of the Constitution in a way that would make our founding fathers and the ones who signed that document over 200-something years ago sweat in their graves. But forget all that, this Flatiron Books publication was purchased for 75% off the price of $5.99. And it does, if you'll pardon the expression, run the gamut. There's actually a wide and diverse range of celebrities that Kathy Griffin has encountered, and the encounters that she remembers, to the best of her ability, are all featured here from A to Z. By the way, in alphabetical order, last name first. In fact, she's going to share with you a full list of all the celebrity run-ins in this book. Take it away.
Christina Aguilera, Ron Jeremy, Weird Al Yankovic, Renee Zellweger, Warren Zevon, Woody Allen, J.J. Abrams, Kirstie Alley, Pamela Anderson, Alec Baldwin, Drew Barrymore, Warren Beatty, Amanda Bynes, Cher, Chris Colfer, Jackie Collins, Anderson Cooper, Simon Cowell, Bryan Cranston, Billy Crystal, Miley Cyrus, Leonardo DiCaprio, Angie Dickinson, Zac Efron, Rahm Emanuel, Gloria Estefan, Will Ferrell, Jane Fonda, Gerald Ford, Morgan Freeman, Andy Garcia, Kathy Lee Gifford, Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, Brian Austin Green, Maggie Griffin, Josh Groban, Lily Tomlin, Carrot Top, Meghan Trainor, Donald Trump, Tracy Ullman, Usher, Wilmer Valderrama, Dick Van Dyke, John Hamm, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, Goldie Hawn, Ice-T, Vanilla Ice, Jeremy Irons, Michael Jackson, Kendall Jenner, Kris Jenner, Nick Jonas, Michael Keaton, Anna Kendricks, Suge Knight, Ashton Kutcher, Sherry Lansing, Queen Latifah, Jay Leno, Jared Leto, David Letterman, Demi Lovato, I call her Debbie, Marshawn Lynch, Macklemore, Joy Mangano from the movie Joy, Barry Manilow, Bruno Mars, Stephen Merchant, Cesar Millan, Tracy Morgan, Megan Mullally, Eddie Murphy, Jack Nicholson, Stevie Nicks, The Night Stalker, it's a different kind of story, Rosie O'Donnell, Gloria Vanderbilt, Barbara Walters, Billy D. Williams, Susie Orman, Ozzy Osbourne, Gwyneth Paltrow, Aaron Paul, Nancy Pelosi, Cal Penn, Sean Penn, Pink, Pitbull, Sidney Poitier, Maury Povich, Richard Quest, Zachary Quinto, Robin Quivers, Rachel Ray, Robert Redford, Don Rickles, Joan Rivers, Chris Rock, Salman Rushdie, David O. Russell, Kurt Russell, Tupac Shakur, Gary Shandling, William Shatner, Charlie Sheen, Judge Judy, Maria Shriver, Sia, Britney Spears, Sylvester Stallone, Gloria Steinem, George Stephanopoulos, Barbra Streisand, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, Mr. T, Channing Tatum.
Of those celebrity run-ins, I'm going to highlight 3 of them, and all 3 of them happen to be journalists. Just for a little change of pace. First up, her co-host for CNN's coverage of New Year's Eve at Times Square, Anderson Cooper, newsman, partner, catalog model. All photos, by the way, of Kathy and the celebs she encountered are all in black and white. And how she encountered them is just as diverse in range and in the hilarity factor as the celebs she encountered. I mean, from the radio and TV correspondence dinner to many an award show, restaurants, movie theaters, and entertainment shows, talk shows. The list goes on and on. Next, George Stephanopoulos, ABC, already been chewed anchor, and Council of Foreign Relations member, including me. For many of you, you might not really be in tune with these celebs, some of them at least. So these really might be foreign relations to you. But by the time you finish reading this book, you'll feel like you have met them too, and they won't feel quite as foreign as they would have felt if you didn't read the book. Of course, the creme de la crop of journalism, not just at ABC News, but for all of journalism, Barbara Walters, newswoman, groundbreaker, killer sock. I like to see this killer sock take the plunge and bite into some investments of her very own on Sock Tank. Keep it in the family. And it should come as no surprise that I believe Kathy Griffin has made Barbara Walters' list of fascinating people over several years. The book concludes with a how-to lesson on handling the sudden celeb encounter. Consider your surroundings. By the way, all this is centered around those dreadful Kardashians. Why, Kathy Griffin? Why? If I had to have one celeb encounter in my lifetime, it would be this. Watch.
Do you know she has flowers? I knew she has flowers. Didn't someone used to say a fan gave her flowers?
It's too dark.
Did somebody butter their bread with us?
Ask her. Kelly, you have to take a picture.
Troyan!
Hi, Troyan! How are you?
You probably know who that is. Troyan Belisario of Pretty Little Liars, the love of my life. Anyway, consider your surroundings. Do not scream. Do not faint. Do not point and stare. Picture versus mental picture. Do I say anything? And then figure out your exit strategy. So in a nutshell, consider your surroundings. Try and handle the sudden celeb encounter in casual surroundings. Not too stressful. Doing it out in public, which is not too crowded, is a good place to go. Don't stare. Nothing creeps anyone out more than being stared at for a prolonged period of time, no matter how famous or infamous you might be. It's impolite. Picture versus mental picture. I'm going to put a link in the description to a Clevver news video listing all the celebs who refuse to take pictures with fans on account of them not maintaining their composure and decency enough to ask for a photo. No, nothing stuns a celeb more and has a bodyguard intervene more than bum-rushing a celeb, like the most recent incident with Dua Lipa in Mexico, recent Grammy Award winner. The last thing you want is a 6'4", 250-pound ex-wrestler bodyguard intervening. You could lose your dignity. And, boom, you just lost your chance with a celeb. You might even lose a limb with them tossing you out into the street like that.
Whoa, told you, bro. That dude can crush you like a can.
Don't let that happen to you. Ask first. The best line is to say congratulations. Try and figure out what to congratulate them for, so that they'll be immediately smitten for the moment. And then, when it's all said and done, take the photo. Then figure out your exit strategy. Once you take the photo, walk away. But it's best to walk away while also saying something very polite, like, I love your new line, Mason, or something to that effect. New clothing line, compliment them on their new album, congratulate them for an engagement, whatever. They will walk away with a more outside ego, and you will walk away being the talk of your small town. There you go. Congratulate yourself, my dear friends. You just encountered your first celeb, and it went off without a hitch. Booyah, Kathy Griffin. Bonus perks, an author questionnaire, an open apology from Kathy Griffin to all the celebs that were not featured in the book, which is not really an open apology. And acknowledgments. Not only to the fans, the ones who bought this book anyway, but also to the Pretty Little Liars girls. None of them mentioned by name in this book. I assume that Kathy didn't run into any of them at the time that this went to press. But you know what? I can forgive you for that because you acknowledged the ones who bought this book. And again, I bought this for 75% off the price of $5.99, so you're welcome for that. I also have to thank you for mentioning the Pretty Little Liars girls who provided invaluable assistance for you remembering the run-ins featured in here. Oh, And dare I say it, but you actually look mighty hot. Retail price, $26.99 in the US and $37 in Canada. Kathy Griffin Celebrity Run-Ins is Kathy's funny, juicy A to Z compendium of all the celebrities she has met during her many years in show business, and the book is bursting with never-before-told stories. From Oscar winners and nominees to journalists to sports figures, even royalty. This book reads like a rollicking rolodex, and by the time you're done, again, you'll feel like you've met them too vicariously through Kathy Griffin. For your debut on TSR, Kathy Griffin, you've earned all 5 claps. Who knew that a 2-time Emmy-winning D-lister could come up with a book like this that for any bleacher creature wannabe is a pure A-lister? I would say A-plus lister, but the next time you mention any of the Pretty Little Liars girls, I want some names. Then you could be an A-plus lister in this building. Until then, thanks all for watching. Remember, tomorrow's another awesome day, so long as I catch you on the flip side. Until then, stay golden.
Aw, this is so adorable. I know. Oh my god, I do want to cry. Aww. That is so cute. It is. That is so cute.